I had a dream that I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted. I got fired from my job at the bank today. A customer asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman where the self-help section was. She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose. People who don't eat gluten are really going against the grain. Sore throats are a pain in the neck. I have kleptomania, but when it gets bad, I take something for it. I gave all of my dead batteries away today, free of charge. Did you hear about the bread factory burning down? They say the business is toast. My friend said, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't." If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. I had a rough day. Then someone went and ripped the front and back pages from my dictionary. It goes from bad to worse. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. A book just fell in my head. I only have my shelf to blame. When one door closes, another door opens. Other than that, it's a really nice car. My boss told me to attach 2 pieces of wood together. I totally nailed it. Recent survey revealed 6 out of 7 drawers aren't happy. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is very heavy, and the other is a little lighter. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. I finally cut ties with someone that was dragging me down. Mountain climbing with a friend can be hard. As I handed my dad his 50th birthday card, he looked at me with tears in his eyes and said, "You know, one would have been enough." Conjunctivitis.com. Now that's a sight for sore eyes. I bought shoes from a drug dealer once. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Today my son asked me, "Can I have a bookmark?" I burst into tears. He's 11 years old, and he doesn't even know my name is Brian. What is the hardest part about skydiving? The ground. I don't always tell Dad jokes, but when I do, he laughs. Wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing it. We had some drinks. Cool guy, wants to be a web designer. I went to the boomerang store the other day. They have a great return policy. Last night, me and my girlfriend watched 3 DVDs back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the TV. I got a reversible jacket for Christmas. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Do you know what actually makes me smile? My facial muscles. Hey, do you want to hear something funny?
Sure, I want to hear something funny.
Why do birds fly south for the winter?
I don't know, why?
Because it's too far to walk.
Ha ha ha.
Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Would you like to hear another joke? Why, yes, sir. I do believe I'd like to hear a joke. Do tell. I can always tell just by looking when somebody is lying. I can also tell when they're standing. Why, that was very funny indeed. Thanks for sharing. So, sir, I believe I'd like to hear another joke of yours. My first time using an elevator was an uplifting experience. The second time let me down. Well, that joke was very amusing indeed. Thanks for sharing. To be frank, I'd have to change my name. Americans can't switch from pounds to kilograms overnight. That would cause mass confusion. What do you do on a remote island? You try and find the TV island it belongs to. Why, sir, I find that very hilarious indeed. I even chuckled a little bit. Ha ha. A man walks into a bar with some asphalt on his arm and says to the bartender, "2 beers, please. 1 for me and 1 for the road." I thought about going on an all-almond diet, but that's just nuts. I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for the kicks. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. They laughed when I said I wanted to be a comedian. They're not laughing now. Did you hear about the submarine industry? It really took a dive. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean.